So once again I am at Ayr Train Station, train platforms. I'm going to try not to do too much today. I actually don't want to do too much today. I'd kind of forgotten how to walk heel to toe because my foot my feet at the back was getting sore, so I was kind of like walking on my tiptoes, and it's not a natural way of walking. But because I'm walking heel to toe, that's where the sore bit is. So it's not a natural walk to just go heel to toe. So I'm catching the 10:15 train. I've brought my inhalers because I do feel a little bit out of breath. And I am going to go to Troon, which is 10 minutes away. Not like Largs, where it's like you've got another hour to like being on the train. I think that's it. That's the train anyway. Don't need to get on it straight away. But I mean, there's going to be people getting off, so I will just stay at this bit here. Still early. I went down for breakfast at like 9 o'clock and then was finished at like 9:20. I've just done loads and loads of walking, and I don't want to I still want to go out, but then my body's kind of reminding me that I do need to kind of stop. And like, regarding knackered traders, knackered me, I mean, I'm looking down and I'm like, yeah, they are disappearing. Like, one of the grips is disappearing only. But my gosh, I've just done loads on Friday, loads on Saturday. I'm a little bit wobbly and sore feet, so I don't want to be like, right, I want to... The thing is, if I go early, before it gets to like lunchtime and it gets busier, I'll go now. I mean, when I got to yesterday evening, it was mental for busyness, absolutely mental. So I just was like, right, get fish and chips, go home. go home, go to the Savoy 5 anyway. So I'm not going to really bother filming. I mean, I could film the train journey from here to Troon. Could do that, maybe, possibly. Could do. I mean, it's only a 10-minute journey, but still. But one thing I did see is that from Troon, you can get another train to Kilmarnock, which is an option. Whether I take it or not is irrelevant. But it'd mean open return from Troon to Kilmarnock, and then when I'm done in Kilmarnock, it just goes back to Ayr, and then I just show 2 tickets: the open return from Kilmarnock to Troon, and then the Troon back to Ayr, which is here. I'm gonna keep my Strava on and just walk up and down the platform, and then literally just call it to the station, or just Ayr Station. Ayr Station sounds good. People are looking at the train like, what's going on? It's a train. One thing I'm going to do later today is go to Sports Direct and look at what trainers are in there as well. Not necessarily to get anything, but just to have a look. Yeah, 10 minutes to get to Troon. I think it's walking around Troon. Probably doesn't really matter how long I'm there for, because Troon, I mean, I've got a walk in mind that I want to do in Troon, and then just come back here. Because the thing is, I was talking to people with their reviews on like what the other places were like going along the way, and like they said, kill winning is only really necessary if you're going to like Glasgow or going to Largs or anywhere on that line. there's like literally, it's just housing. And then Irvine is just a big shopping centre area and like just housing. So if you like shopping, then it's good, but if you don't really like that shopping sort of vibe, it's kind of pointless going. And then I said I might look at going to Troon, and yeah, I'm gonna go there. And the thing is, there's another stop from Troon called Barassi, and it's tiny. It's absolutely tiny, and it's like, on the map it doesn't look that far away, but then when you're on the train you're like, oh yeah, it's actually quite a fair way, like on the train from, especially when you've just walked so much on Friday, so much on Saturday, you're like, yeah, you know what, just go to Troon. Barassi, again, is just for people that live there, so Troon makes sense to go to. And then there's the stops in between, so there's Prestwick International Airport, Prestwick Town, there's Newton-on-Ayr, and then there's here, which is Ayr. But I think what I can probably do is probably get off at the airport and walk to the Prestwick Town, and then potentially to Newton-on-Ayr, and then like to walk to here. But like I said, I don't want to kill myself with doing stuff. I want to just see how things go. If I'm in the mood, I will. If I'm not in the mood, I'll just catch the train back. And then later on in the day, that's when I can be like, right, I'll go to the PIA, the Prestwick International Airport. It is now 9:58. So, thanks for watching for now. When I get to Troon, I'll record and vlog. So yeah, thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.